is my co-host.
What it do? What's good? It's your brother Sam Man, Viral Hip Hop News. Another episode of the Uncensored podcast. We got on all black today, man. It's one of them days, man. Oh God, what's good with you, brother?
Yes, sir. We got to go in for y'all today, man. It's a lot of good topics today, but we want to start with this one topic. But before we get into it, do me a favor, hit the share button and make sure that you like this video. I want to encourage everybody to go into the description box and please go hit our man up, TK Kirkland. First of all, go follow him, his page. Also, he got some new hip-hop comedy coming out called Gangster Conversation. Check that out right now. Go follow him. Go pre-order that right now on iTunes. The link will be right in the description box below us. Please take the time to do that. And you could do it actually while you're enjoying the content. Shout out to TK Kirkland.
Indeed, Walking in the Rain, the single off of that comedy album coming out real soon, man. Y'all check that out
right now. So Lyor Cohen, revealed a lot of things. First of all, it's a real dope interview. And I want to say before we get into it, Charlamagne and God, and even Envy and Angela Yee, the whole team, great interview. And this is why they're in the position, that they're in. But the subject of culture vulture, came up. He talked about Dame, Jay-Z, Professor Griff, a lot of people. But we're gonna deal with this culture vulture, aspect, and we're gonna hear what Lyor Cohen actually, says about hip hop, opioid use, Dame Dash, Jay-Z, Rocafella, a whole bunch of stuff. So Sandman has the audio, and we'll get right into this. We'll get out.
DMX, there's two people inside of him, and the Earl is one of the nicest people on women, but I think it helped change. He just would stay on that diet. Very, very sad. I think the opiate problem, the syrup problem, is the biggest problem that I've ever seen and I've ever faced, and been a part of. And I can't fuck with it. The crack thing was devastating, but at least the rappers were bringing a spotlight to you becoming a fiend. Okay, and I thought that spotlight. Head crack, helped, even though it was harsh and really hard, really rough, particularly on women. But I think it helped change the course of the crack epidemic. I don't know what's this opioid thing, man.
Well, being a crackhead wasn't cool back then. Being a crackhead wasn't cool. Now they seem like they're making it cool to be drinking lean and syrup, and
it's the most dangerous. It's the most dangerous thing that's facing our society.
So why sign an artist that would promote that?
Because I already answered that question. You weren't paying attention. She asked me talent or issues, and I said talent. But I have to. I can't give up on people.
Don't you think that's hypocritical though?
It's opportunistic. Yeah, I got people to feed. I got a business to run.
You're gonna make Dame Dash take this clip and call you a culture vulture.
Who's Dame Dash? You brought him up. I don't even know him. So you bring his name up. I don't even know him. So
y'all made a lot of money together. Made a lot of money. Come on, don't do that to him.
I don't know him. I really don't. So, I don't know what to tell you. I won't be complicit, but I will. If a guy's super talented, I'm hopeful. I believe that with my help, my efforts, I could help. They told me when Professor Griff went nuts in Montreux, Switzerland, talking about the Caucasus Mountains and monkeys and everything like that. They took every single Jewish executive told me to drop Public Enemy and not work with them. You know what I did? I brought Chuck to the Holocaust Museum. So no, I don't. Problems is problems. I try to fix problems. I try to sign great talent and then help them.
I want a culture vulture. I'm gonna say yes. Now, how do you respond to? Because people have called you a culture vulture before.
I'm 37 years doing this, so there's good. So when you're 37 years and continuously inventing yourself and winning, people don't, there's a small subset of people that don't like those people. But their fortunes may not have reinvented themselves, that are upset. But like I said, I don't really pay attention to them. You know, the first time that I ever heard that Dame Dash had an issue with me was my daughter called me up and asked me, who's Dame Dash? I don't pay attention.
People feel like you broke up Rocafella. That's what they say. You got in Jay's ear and told him get away from Dame.
I think you got to talk to Jay and Dame and Biggs, Tata, you know. I don't know what to say to that. So I always have an expression. You say we're friends. Mm-hmm. And I said, man, you gave a shitty interview. And you said, man, I thought we were friends. We're not friends any longer. You know what I say? We were never friends in the first place. If we can't survive that.
100%.
So if their partnership couldn't survive, then what's, you know, how could, if it was me or anybody else?
No outside influence should be able to break that up.
All right, let's stop it right there. Oh God,
Yeah,
I usually like to stop in and out, but we had to let that go ahead and ride because there was some shit in there we definitely got to address. First off, him not addressing Dame Dash, the whole culture vulture conversation that we all know. Dame Dash and Kenyatta Griggs, shout out to the brothers Hip Hop Motivation, shout out to the platform, wrote a phenomenal book, Culture Vultures. Yes. And it definitely, one of the main culture vultures that was highlighted is obviously Lyor Cohen. We all know the situation between Lyor Cohen and Dame Dash. Dame Dash has been very vocal over the years about his distaste and hatred for Lyor Cohen, and for good reason. And watching this interview, it started off with Lyor not really acknowledging the fact that he does interviews. He doesn't talk much, and for good reason. And you've seen why, because he was very candid and very honest, maybe to a fault. Yeah. Because he said some shit that really exposed some things, and I don't know if they expose him because I don't know if he cares. But he went on, no doubt, and said he knows that these kids are using opiates. He knows that his rappers are using it. He tells them all the time they're pieces of shit, they're drug dealers, blah, blah, blah. But he's going to continue to sell the records. He's going to continue to promote it because he has mouths to feed. He's a businessman. What do you think about that, oh God?
You know, I think it's what we've been saying. It confirms, and you know, I think they reposted it. It confirms, you know, what Dame Dash was saying. It's real. And then it's like a problem like that. I wrote down, he said he likes to fix problems. That's not fixing the problem. Like if you, first of all, he tried to say, which I don't know how much truth to this is, that the crack era, he said that the rappers, you know, kind of called people crackheads, so that kind of thing. It kind of decreased the use of people using crack, which I don't believe that. But for one, you got it flipped around now where it's reversed, where it's now like the rappers are now promoting this, and the execs, as he said, the execs, because when something goes wrong, they blackball people, like he said. Every exec told he said a Jewish exec, you know, told him not to deal with Public Enemy after their little rant like that. So it's a little boys club or whatever, you know what I mean? So now they saying that they know that this is adversely affecting all communities, the opioid, but the black community too, just like crack did. We don't care about that. We got profit to make. So even if it affects our own people, and mostly even black people, we're going to continue to do it and make profit. So this confirms that the record companies don't care about the communities that they're culture vulturing and siphoning money out of the communities. They don't care about you at the end of that's what he just admitted to me. I mean, that's just raw.
You know, it's a shame. It's really a shame that Dame Dash in this situation often looks like he's complaining, but the complaint is often very, very correct. And it's spot on and it's dead on. And a lot of the things that he said about Lyor Cohen, I believe, like you said, were confirmed in this hour so some change interview. He talked about Jay-Z, and I remember vividly Dame Dash alluding to how Jay-Z and Lyor Cohen had similarities. They were kind of alike, and I kind of get that. They are going to look you in the face and almost, in a way, this is your responsibility. I can tell you that you're fucked up, but if you continue to do it, it's not on me. I'm going to make my bread no matter what. Yeah, I'm a vulture. So what? Yeah, I'm this. So what? Jay-Z almost has a similar mindset in which he'll say, well, you have to do more, Jay-Z. You have to do this. Well, I haven't done enough. I'm not giving you lyrics. I'm not giving you gems. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. Almost has the similar kind of aura about him where you can kind of see similarity. I'm not calling them the same, and I'm not saying Jay-Z is Lyor Cohen or neither nor, but I'm just saying you can see the similarity on why you could Jay-Z and Lyor Cohen kind of got in his ear and straightened him the way he did. Let's talk about real quick, oh God, the fact that he would not acknowledge Dame. What do you think about that?
I think that's I think it's corny, you know, at the end, because obviously, you know, it was a relationship. They did business. Like Charlamagne came in the middle, like, I made millions of dollars together. Like, come on, man, you know him. But, you know, it's the common thing. And then he kind of threw another shot saying that people didn't reinvent themselves, which I think that Dame has. Maybe not the way that people think, but he has a lot of stuff going on. You know what I mean? Clothing, you know, I think you said he opened up a dispensary.
Yeah, the dispensary in Las Vegas. Yeah.
Right. So it's just like, you know, some of the things Lyor, you know, he was accurate about, but this is something we got to understand, you know, as our community, is that we can't expect them to care. We can't expect people that don't look like us to care about our communities. We got to know that's what they come. We see it everywhere we go up and down the street. We can see every other race of people coming in and taking and setting up shop in the community because whatever reason. But now it's up to us to say, look, because we got the other side of the coin is where we got people that continue to support the culture vultures, people that sign to the culture vultures, that go to the media outlets.
So with that being said, oh God, is it his fault in doing what he's supposed to do in business? Is it all Lyor Cohen's fault? Is he a culture vulture, as we love to call him, because he can put out what he wants? I mean, this is America. You can do what you want, so they say. He's putting out the product, but it's up to the people to consume the shit, and they consume it in masses, and they love the checks. We seen Rich the Kid go on and say, fuck 300. He was pissed about his contract. I'll give y'all the money back, blah, 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 blah. Lyor
Cohen was like,
brush that off. The fuck back here.
Yeah.
What are you going to do about it? You signed a contract, stupid. You didn't know what you signed. You didn't understand that this was the grimiest game in all of the world, which is the music business. You didn't understand what you were getting into, stupid. You think I'm going to complain to you? I've eaten souls. I'm not afraid of you, little bull. You know what I mean? So it's like people got to really understand.
There's no remorse. It's almost like there's no remorse. And people, you got to understand this. But again, it's like, you know, something. It's like, all right, we know that it's a pack of lion through these woods that we got to go through. We know that we got to take certain precautions, you know, when we're going through these woods. If not, these lions are going to eat us. We know what they're going to do. We know they're going to come. They're going to steal our shit. They're going to vulture. We know that. But now we got to take the measures to protect it. So the people, the consumers, got to look at the platforms and the artists that are promoting the positivity and begin to support them, and stop supporting the platform that you call culture vultures. If not, shut the fuck up.
I mean,